Welcome to Small Town Shit, where I'll be there in 5 minutes is a suggestion, errands are never quick, and everyone somehow knows where you've been.
This is not a gossip podcast, but if you recognize yourself, that's between you and God. I'm Mel.
And I'm Jessie, and this is Small Town Shit.
Welcome
To Small Town Shit.
In the outdoors. I feel like for the people that listen in their car, it's really important to know that we decided we were going to take small town shit to the outside. But we're not shitting outside. Have you ever pooped outside?
No, but Charlie has.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, she was feral when she was little.
You know, to teach Corbin how to pee outside, or like to teach Corbin how, like to potty train, that's how we just take his diaper off and let him pee outside.
Yeah, well, Charlie used to try and pee like a boy.
Our kids are going to kill us for saying this.
She actually took a crap under someone's deck one time.
How old was she?
She was like 7 or 8. She had to go
Jessie!
really bad.
Well,
She was soaking wet. She couldn't go in the house. And so
I would have gone in the house.
she pooped under the deck, and then they blamed it on the dog. Listen, we live out in the country. I asked her, I said, how did you wipe? She goes, oh, my friend just sprayed me off with the water hose. That's a friend right there.
That's crazy. Why couldn't she go in the house?
She was wet because she was in the pool.
I would rather get somebody's house wet than poop outside.
Yeah, I know, but I think, like, she's always been told, don't go in the house if you're soaking wet from the pool. So she's like, crap, I gotta poop. So
That's actually crazy.
she would admit it. She would tell you. You should ask her.
Well, we're going to put this on the internet where it lives forever. So now we're going to really have to ask her about it. Anyways. I feel like, though, like, actually, that actually makes me really proud of Charlie because, like, kids. I saw this video about, like, kids. You know, like, kids today, like, they don't know the same, like, you know, like, we would show up to a party that, like, we wouldn't know anybody at that party, but
Yeah.
we would just hear, like, oh, there's a party 45 minutes away, and we would be like, we don't know anybody at that party, but, like, we would just roll up to that party, and we would walk in, and we would make friends, and we would drink the really questionable whatever it was in the Solo cups. Kids today,
What kind of parties did you go to?
the same ones you went to.
No, I knew everybody that was at mine.
You never got in a car with your friends and they were like, oh, there's this party down the road.
No, because we were just doing a cornfield, and we knew who was who was gonna be
You
there.
never went to a party as a teenager where you didn't know anybody. But like your friend was your friend was like, oh, I know these people, and you walk in and you did not know one person, but your friend said they knew the person throwing the party, but you didn't actually know one person there.
The only party that I went to that was like that was a frat party in college. But that's like to me, that's like going to the bar, like a frat party, because it's at the frat's house.
Yeah, but like I feel like that's how like small town teenage parties work. But I'm saying like in today's world, like teenagers don't do that because they have social media.
Yeah.
So they're getting on Snapchat, they're getting on social media, like they're messaging these people beforehand, and they're not like they wouldn't walk into a party and not already have a whole plan and have already talked to these people. You know?
Yeah.
Like they don't have those kind of skills. You know?
They probably don't even talk when they're at the party. They probably
You're right.
snap at the party, right? What's your thoughts on Snapchat?
There's this girl at I don't think she listens to this podcast. If she does, I'm really sorry. I won't say your name. But she was telling me, she's in college, and she was telling me that she got banned from Snapchat because she took a picture of her prescription medicine that she takes every day, and Snapchat banned her for taking taking a picture of pills.
I mean,
No! It's her prescriptions. And she said she's seen a lot worse things on Snapchat, which I'm sure she has. So she now has to go get a whole new phone because it tracks your IP address.
What?
It tracks your IP address, and she has to get a whole new phone number. And she is willing to do that as a college student because that's the only way kids
communicate. They don't even really text.
Corbin doesn't even know some of his friends' phone number. Like, I'm not even sure if Corbin knows
your number.
No, he knows my phone number.
Okay.
But like the friend that they went to the movies with tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows that friend's phone number because like when he called that friend earlier,
they called on Snap.
It's like that. Like some people are so against Snapchat, and I understand why they are, but like that's like the new text. I asked Corbin, I said, what if that happened to you? What if you got banned from Snapchat? What would you do? I said, because like you can technically like just text your friend a picture. And he goes, what would I do? Text my friend a picture of me just with my thumbs up and then just scroll up and see me texting a picture of my thumbs up always and it just be in the chat?
So like the thing with Snapchat is because it doesn't show it, right?
He's like it's awkward.
Why is that awkward?
And
I think it's hilarious that you can go back and see him.
Yeah, but he does do like these weird like sometimes I think like there's something wrong with him. Like, cause he does this thing where he goes like this. And I think he's heavy sighing. And I'm like, son, what's wrong? He's taking a Snapchat video and sending it to his friends. And that's like his thing.
This is what I see in public. It's like, and then it'll be like.
Yeah. Or fixing the hair.
Yeah.
We're always fixing our hair. Yeah.
Listen, I get, like, if Jake's taking a Snapchat picture to send it, I'm like, don't get me in it. Sometimes he has, but I'm like, let me know first.
Oh, I'm constantly being like, did you just take a picture of me? How many chins do I have? Let me see that. Because I know. I'm constantly, I think that people on Snapchat think I have 47 chins and my arm fat out of control.
You think he does it on purpose? He makes sure he gets the worst angle?
Yeah, 1000%. Or he waits till I'm like raging out and he takes a video of me like screaming.
Yeah, no one is safe.
No,
like no one. If you're in public, phones are coming out.
Yeah,
I still think I'll end up on like a wrestling page. At some point.
You know what's funny is my boss. We were talking about. So yesterday, I'm not gonna say where, but somebody said. Actually, I probably shouldn't say this.
Okay, then don't.
Actually,
no.
I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say what was said, but some people, not my boss. Somebody else said something inappropriate, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, if the other people heard this, like they would get canceled. And my boss was like, "I am so worried that I would get canceled." And my boss is the nicest person on the planet. She is so kind. And I'm like, you would never get canceled. And she's like, I feel like I would get canceled. And I'm like, I have worked for some people. I have worked for some people in the past that if they haven't been canceled, you're not getting canceled, girl. And she's like, but that's my luck. That I would say the one thing.
And then.
But I'm like, I would be so ticked off if my current boss got canceled and some people that I've worked for in the past didn't. We would ride at dawn if that happened, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Would you agree with that? Would you ride at dawn with me if my current boss got canceled, but people that I've worked for in the past did not?
I haven't met your current boss, but yeah, I trust you.
But you've met people, like you met somebody today that works for her. Can you see that girl working for somebody who was not the most kind soul? No. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you there.
And I'm saying she's kind. Like, she is the kindest soul. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't have it. Especially for people I've worked for in the past, you know? So, anyways. How are you today? You know, okay, these are things, this is going to be our podcast topic today. These are things that should be illegal. That's the podcast topic.
What should be illegal?
Things that should be illegal that aren't. Okay.
You go first.
Well, I feel like that's a good topic.
You go first.
No, bosses that are assholes.
I don't really feel like I've ever had a boss that was an asshole.
Wow. You're just blessed all around, Jessie.
Maybe I just don't think that. No, I really don't.
One time
I mean, I've had bosses that are like have had bad days, but not like an asshole to me. There's jobs that I've had that I'm like, okay, that's some crap, but it wasn't directed at me. Everybody, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Not personally though, but also I think it depends on who you work for and what kind of business it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've worked for a lot of corporates. I've worked for entrepreneurs. I've done a lot of different things.
See,
so
I feel like they could definitely be assholes.
Yeah, I think it depends on but yeah, corporates or the other. Like, it just really depends. And like in corporates, like even with HR, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, even when I worked in Tennessee, it was like small town, but he was a big wig, but you would have never known that. Because he didn't live like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Here's another thing that is not illegal, but it should be. When people are like in public, but they're on speakerphone.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
And like, don't get me wrong, I know people who don't want to put their phone up to their ear. I like to be on speakerphone too, but guess what? I'll be on speaker and I walk away from other people.
No, I keep my headphones. Like, if I know I don't want to hold which also, because of the conversation that you and I had, I don't like holding my phone to my ear anymore anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not great for you.
So I keep my headphones around and I just put one phone in and leave the other one out. That way I can hear the other stuff that's going on around me. But nobody can hear my conversation. I can't stand being on speakerphone especially if I'm on someone's car phone. I can't stand being on a car phone. That should be illegal. I hate it.
Like, if I have you on my car phone,
I hate it. A lot of the times it's because it goes back and it's delayed. Mm-hmm. And then like my brain is not, I can't continue talking when I hear myself talking.
Yeah.
I will hang up the phone. I've done it to Chris numerous times. And he'll call me back and he's like, sorry, I had you on the car phone. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why I hung up. I can't. It's like too much.
Yeah. Are there any other ones you can think of? Because I have a list. Hold on.
That should be illegal.
Oh, I have one.
Okay, say it.
Well, it's kind of like a twofer, but like people who don't wave at you when you let them merge.
Yeah, or you like let them come into traffic.
Yeah.
And you have this whole line of traffic stopped and they don't acknowledge.
Yeah, but also when we live out in the country, this is some small town shit. Okay, but Harvey says that I do it too aggressively. But like when you're at a stop sign or you're like people do, like it's just one hand.
Yeah.
If you're not watching, you're listening. You know, just imagine it. You have your hand on the seat. You just one hand wave.
Yeah, tell them to go.
No, you're just waving. Because back road, you're acknowledging each other.
Oh.
It's like a how you doing.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know each other.
I thought, okay.
I'm a friendly person.
And you wave like you've known him your whole life.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Harvey's like, don't do that. That's too much. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't do that. I only do that if I know him.
No.
I don't even do the whole hand. I do the...
You do two fingers? That's perverted.
No, it's not. I'm holding on to the wheel and I'm like, hey, what's up?
No, don't do two fingers. That's perverted.
That is not perverted.
In my brain, it is. It's like a rock 'em with your shocker. What is?
No, that's this. We don't do that. My pinky was never up. Also, did you know that's the vol symbol, like Tennessee Vols? But we have to make sure the O is out. Or the V.
They do a rocker with your shocker?
No, this is rocker with your shocker. This, you have to make sure it's V, and then the O, and then the L. Go Vols. That's Tennessee thing.
No, but I do like a full wave, and now because Harvey told me, he was like, that's like, why are you waving at you don't know them? So now I like find it fun to like on the back roads. Like obviously you don't do it like on a main road because people really don't know you.
Well, there's a lot of people. You're gonna be waving the whole like.
But like on the back roads, anytime I'm like, I just do like a full wave. I sure do. And like Corbin's like, Mom, stop it. Like you don't know these people.
Speaking of stop signs, do you want to know something that makes me so mad?
When people don't stop at them?
No, when they stop and you wave them to go, and then it becomes a fight.
Oh, like a who goes first.
Yes, and I'm like, no, I waved you to go, just go. And then
they're waving you to
me,
go.
and then I'm like, okay, and then I go to go, and then they try and go, and I'm like, if you would have just went whenever I waved you to go the first time.
No, I will like, I'm like, who's to the right?
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know that.
Well, if I'm to the right, I'm going.
Yes, because that's how it's supposed to be.
If they're waving me on, but they're to the right,
they're supposed to go.
But if they're waving me on, I'm going to go because they're idiots.
I think anybody's an idiot if you get waved on and don't go. Right? Yeah, I agree. It's so frustrating. And I end up then getting mad and I'm like, I shouldn't have been nice. And what frustrates me the most is when they act aggravated when I tried to go after they waved me on.
Yeah.
And they throw their hands up and they're like, what the heck? And I'm like, bro, I waved you first.
Do you know what Corbin told me him and his friends did? Okay, so his friend Cash. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. I'm probably not going to edit that out. But I know for a fact his mom does not listen to this podcast. But last year.
Well, that doesn't matter. Other people know them.
But it's not. Anyways.
Okay.
They would be at like a red light and honk at the person in front of them like the light was green just to see if they would go. And I was like, don't ever do that. And they thought it was so funny because they're freshmen in high school.
Yeah.
And they're boys and they're dumb. And I'm like, boys are just dumb in general and they think that's so funny. But like, I'm like, that's literally how you get somebody else in a wreck. And like, what if somebody did that to you when you're driving?
I don't like when someone honks.
Well, hopefully you look up to see that the light is still red.
Well, yeah, I would hope so.
But like, people are stupid and just go.
Well, I think it's because they are probably on their phone anyway.
Yeah.
While they're at the red light and they get honked at and then they start to kind of.
Yeah.
Claremore's the worst. Even if the light's green and someone honks and I'm like, I can't go because if I go, the road's blocked right now because the traffic is so backed up.
You know what? That is something that should be illegal. Our town has I hardly ever go through town. I will literally go all around the backgrounds.
Yeah.
Because it should be illegal that all the intersections like that are going through town are not
all green at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
it would make so much more sense.
It would make so much more. Why don't they have it?
I have no idea.
Especially because we have trains. You know? So it'll be like they all don't turn green at the same time going one direction and the other. So it'll be like this one's green. And
yeah, 66 and Main Street is like the worst.
It's so bad. And every other town in America has figured out that these all turn green at the same time and these all turn. It's like, who's in charge of that?
I don't have any idea.
I should be in charge.
And the spacing between each red light is really short too, so that doesn't help because
you know what? I'm pretty sure that our mayor, we've talked about this in the podcast where I should be the mayor, and I'm pretty sure our mayor's running for like Senate, whatever that means. What does the Senate do, Jessie? Your husband would not be on our podcast today. We tried.
He would be able to tell you.
He could tell us what the Senate does.
I'm gonna look it up.
I mean, I think there's a lot of them. Is the Senate the one though where there's like 40 in each state? You should Google that. How many Senate? Is there a senator? Oh my gosh, we're gonna sound so dumb. I'm so okay. While you're looking it up, this is one that really. This is something that might just be a me thing, but I cannot stand when the TV is on and Corbin is watching like a TikTok on full volume. I get so overstimulated. Like, I rage. I'm like,
I really do want to see you rage out just one time.
Like, I actually, like, okay, for that, I probably don't rage a lot, but I'm like, can you not? Or I'll turn the TV off. And I walk into the other room. I can't handle the two noises.
Yeah. You could not work at a school. I literally don't even know how I survived because.
But they can't have their phones.
No, but there's Mel.
I know, but I can.
Inside recess is like.
Well, but I can handle kids' voices. But I'm saying the videos. It's the two different videos going at the same time. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can handle all the kids. What are you talking about? I don't shut up. I can handle that. I'm just talking.
Mean like the two different. Yeah, I see.
You know? Like, I'll walk into Corbin's room and he has a movie playing, but then TikTok on full volume. And I'm like, how are you doing How is this happening?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm multitasking. I'm like, you're not doing anything.
No, you're brain just watching. Rotting. Your brain is literally rotting.
I'm like, this is not happening. Okay, what is the Senate?
Well, they passed bills.
Okay, so but how many are there?
I don't know. And they also set budgets, confirm nominations, approve treaties, act as juries, remove officials. What did you want me to ask? How many what?
How many senates do we have? Like, is that the one where there's a lot of them?
Like per state? 100.
Per state?
It says giving a total of 100 senators for all 50 states.
Oh, for all 50 states. So there's only...
And their term length is 6 years.
So there's 2 senates.
There's 100 U.S. senators in Congress.
Oh, so that's the one. So, like, we have one. So we have 2.
So it says each U.S. state has 2 senators, giving a total of 100 senators for all 50 states.
But they go to Washington and they pass the bills and stuff, right?
This equal number ensures that, I guess. Bro, I don't know. You're making me sound like an idiot. I don't do history.
That's not history. That's politics.
Well, yeah, and I don't do politics either.
Anyways, clearly I'm qualified to be the mayor of Claremore.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, that's so funny.
Embarrassing.
Okay, here's another one. Replying K.
I have a whole list. I have a whole list of people, how they respond, and I'm like, listen, I know exactly what that meant. You just reply the letter K, you're pissed.
Okay.
You know what the other one is?
What?
The thumbs up.
The thumbs up?
Is it the emoji and just liking my comment. Like, if you just give me the thumbs up on my comment, I might crash out.
Like a comment on a text?
Yeah. And then if you only do that and don't respond.
Yeah, no, so Corbin's friend's mom. Yeah, love her. But when she texts me back, Kay, she does all these things. She texts me back, Kay. She actually just liked a message earlier today. Or she'll say, oh my, a spooky, scary time. If you're not watching and you're just listening, sorry. Jessie just lit up our faces. She literally just thumbs up a message earlier today. And, like, I'm like, why are you mad at me? And Harvey's like, no, it's because she's older than you. And I'm like, and I literally...
Should we just think like a guy? I feel like that our life would be less complicated. Because they don't think anything about that.
Do you know, okay, we're going to have to wrap this up because it's getting dark outside and people can't see us.
It'll be a 1 out of 10.
But this is the thing that I think really should be illegal, but isn't. Ovaries.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Do you feel like we wouldn't be so crazy?
1,000%.
Are you sure?
Ovaries are the devil. Like, if we could figure out how to just, like, take out our ovaries, women could keep their uteruses inside their bodies, put the babies in later, you know? Keep our hormones regulated.
I'm telling you, there's about a good 5 days out of the month. That's about it.
Yeah. Listen, men talking about, like, oh, I have low T. Kiss my ass.
I also have low T, so yeah. Suck it.
But, like, oh, you're tired.
I told you what
they
mainly have to worry about.
What?
The only thing they got to worry about is zipping their peckers up in their pants.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
That's it. They don't have to worry about bleeding every month. They just got to worry about zipping their peckers in their pants.
or their luteal. What about us? Our titties start to drop. We got to worry about zipping our titties up when they start to sag. We're gonna have to worry about that one day too, Jessie.
No, because I can't feel mine anyway.
What do you
I
mean?
breastfed, so.
That's what I'm saying. They're still gonna fall down. You're still gonna have to worry about it whether you feel it or not.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that that's all they have to worry about, though.
Yeah, we have so many more worries.
We're about to get. Somebody's gonna crash out on us.
We're about to get canceled. Somebody's gonna call
because
HR.
then they're gonna say, "No, we have to deal with you guys." So
you're right.
That takes the
every time I say something about a woman, Harvey's like, "Do you remember how you started this conversation? She was a woman." That's all you had to say. You didn't have to say she was crazy.
Chris also says this.
But I'm right, because if we took the ovaries out of the equation, it would help.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't be so crazy. Also, Chris does this, like if we're driving down the road and someone's driving really stupid, he's like, guarantee it's a girl. Every time it is.
Yeah.
I don't drive dumb, but there are some dumb drivers.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes it's a teenage boy.
Haven't seen it yet, though.
You've never seen a dumb teenage boy driver?
You know what? I forgot to tell you this. No. Actually, I think I told you this.
We were on the phone when you saw the dumb teenage boy driver.
Was I talking to you on the phone?
We were on the phone. You know,
when he freaking rolled smoke?
Yep.
Dude, I was so pissed.
I know. We were on the phone.
Listen,
I told you to call
us
mom.
We were walking at the lake. Mel wasn't with me this time.
We were on the phone, though.
I was walking the lake, and I was walking up Blue Star by Quick and Sleazy. And
my favorite spot.
Yeah, it is one of mine, too. And this freaking kid had to be. If it was a grown adult, that's even worse. But he drives by me and rolls coal. I don't know if you don't know what that is out there. It just means that they're practically rolling smoke from their truck onto you. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
And I was a little frustrated, but I was like, all right, you know what? Dumb teenager. Fine. Have fun. Whatever. But then there's this man who's pushing a stroller with his 2 children inside of it.
Little babies.
And they did it to him. I got so mad. If I could have caught the truck and drug the person out of the truck, like I would have, because that's ridiculous.
Here, I'll do it. I'll get us some light.
Oh.
There we go. Nope.
Only one.
No.
But anyways.
Nope.
I was very angry. Because I just think that's messed up. This is so gross.
I think we should wrap this up.
We should. I'm going to end it on that one.
Okay, send us your small town shit stories, okay? You can tell this is a really, really thought out production. Peace out.